Kids, how are you?
We're
You guys
good.
doing good?
Yeah.
Excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, for those of you that don't know, Kyle and Erin Long don't live in Kansas City. For those of you that are stumbling across, why don't you guys tell us about who you are, what you do?
You go first, ladies first.
Of course. I'm Erin. I used to be Nick's youth assistant for those that haven't known me. Whoop whoop. And I'm just a stay-at-home mom for our one son, Oliver, who's a year old.
Olive oil.
Yes, olive oil.
We named his Build-A-Bear after olive oil.
It's very true.
Awesome.
Just to give you homage to that.
And you?
And I'm Kyal Long, and I am a children's pastor here at a church in southeast Kansas in a little town called Parsons. And we have been here for almost 2 years come Mother's Day in May.
Crazy.
And we're both originally from the Shawnee, Merriam, Kansas area, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys could keep your kids quiet, or your kid quiet, because
all of
our
them.
kids are perfect angels, and at no point during this episode will you see them run up and climb on our backs.
Well, that'll be the first because I saw them in all the other episodes.
All right, fair enough.
Hey, Oliver.
All right, awesome. Well, hey, we're going to be playing this morning Pie Face.
Yeah.
Pie Face. Where I think the entire goal of this is to get pied in the face, but we're going to throw a couple of wrinkles into it. The first one is that Kyle and Erin have the newer version of like Pie Face Duel,
Yeah.
and we have the traditional old person version. That's right, because we're old and we've had this for a while apparently.
You are old.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just play the game separately first, so that we know everyone wants somebody to get pied in the face. So we're going to just play the game separately first, so somebody gets pied in the face. And then we're going to add in a Adams version where we throw in some trivia. And we're going to play Pie Face to the death.
Woo. Oliver?
We don't endorse
Get ready for
violence,
those
actually, so not to the death. Pie Face to the Pie Face. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. To the end, where we're going to get trivia questions, 3 strikes, and then you get pied in the face, and then you're out, and it'll end with one mano, one person versus one person. There will be a champion at the end of this.
Ready for it.
So let's go ahead and get started. You guys ready to play Pie Face?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Des and I will go first because we're not going to let our guests on the show go first. So Des and I
all right.
Oh!
That's a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Is that too much? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We've got to make this interesting. Okay, so we're the old version. So what we're going to do is we spin this, and then this clicks as many times as it says to go, and then somebody gets pied in the face. So I'll go first.
Yeah.
Thanks, right? Me?
Just like, that's a lot of
5? Oh, my gosh, man. 2 through 5. So then you put your face here.
Oh.
It's going to get me.
No, the first one! Are you kidding me? That's got to be a joke. Come on. Oh, we're playing this. Here, how about you guys do your version now, okay?
All right, okay.
This is the dual version, which I think it depends on how fast.
That's getting all over my computer. All right,
So
I guess
with their coffee.
should we explain how ours works too?
Hello! You haven't seen Mrs. Doubtfire, have you, Erin?
It's been a while.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
For those of you who don't know Erin is the classic, like, I throw out a line, or I'm like, have you ever done this? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Amen.
I did like Dumb and Dumber quotes, and you're like, what's that?
I never understand those ones.
No.
All right, you guys ready?
All right, yep.
Take
All right,
a
So
look.
you want us to explain how ours works real fast?
Yeah, what's this called?
So, where's the box?
The newer version?
Pie Face Showdown.
Pie Face Showdown.
Oh, showdown, okay.
Even
All right,
more
let's do the
intense.
showdown.
All right, so what happens is we both have a button on each side of our thing. We'll show you right there. And basically what happens is we just press it as fast as we can, and basically whoever can press it fastest wins.
And yeah, harder.
So,
All right, go for it.
all right, here we go. All right, you guys count down.
3, 2, 1. Oh, Kyle cheated!
I'm gonna get you back for that later.
I see your style, Kyle. You go on the count of 2, huh? Hey, Erin, I think that means you get a free smash in the face.
It's just because I won all the practice rounds. He was nervous.
Erin, I think that means you get a free smash in the face
Yes.
for a false start penalty.
No.
Yeah, that's the rules. Oh yeah, come on.
We're gonna get it real good. There you go.
Oh wow, that's good.
Lovely.
Yes.
Okay, let's do. I don't feel like we got a fair shake at ours. I spun once and I got pied in the face. Let's try it one more time, and then we're gonna do our trivia, our battle to the death, battle royale.
All right. Oh.
But let's do the regular version. Me and Des now. You go first this time.
I'm so scared.
2.
Oh man.
Who wants to see Des get pied in the face?
I do. Let's do this.
Oh gosh, I'm so scared.
1, 2.
Oh gosh.
All right, here we go. 4. What the heck? This game is rigged.
Oh man. It's gonna happen on one again.
Scared.
1,
Nope.
2, 3.
This is
Shoot.
Oh no.
Shoot.
How did you
All
not?
right, Des, spin a big number.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
poor
so
Dad.
scared.
3.
No.
Get in there.
Okay, 3's good. 3's good.
All up in there. Come on.
It's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen,
It's all up in there. You gotta like stick it in. Okay.
Ow.
All right. I'm holding the back of her head. Here we go.
yeah.
I'm gonna close my mouth.
Okay, go. What?
Yeah. Oh man.
You look good, baby.
That's
Oh, that's getting weird.
that's.
Who
Oh.
knew this was such a romantic game?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Something.
All right, you guys do yours one more time, and then we're gonna do the trivia battle to the death.
That came out fast.
It came out really
Wow. Okay.
No cheating.
All right, guys, get your faces all up in there. Come on, all up in there.
Have it.
If we call a false start, you get a free smash in the face of your spouse.
All right. Yeah, Aaron. I have a feeling Aaron's gonna false start this time.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, go!
I will go up.
Oh, Kyle won! He knocked his face guard off.
So let's be honest. These face things don't stay in this very well, and it keeps falling down.
Yeah.
And so it didn't. Technically, I won maybe like 30 seconds ago, but it kept it from going up.
It's fine. We'll
That's
just take them
awesome.
off. We don't need them.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't.
you can just take them off. All right.
Our son, let's just
So
be
now
honest,
that
our son was
we've
also
tested
getting
the
very
games.
concerned at
Oh,
what
what'd you
was
say,
happening.
Kyle?
Our son was being very concerned with us about what was happening.
Yes.
He's like,
Our kids do that too when we wrestle.
Yes.
Sometimes I take Des down and I start tickling her, and then Hadley will literally start like bawling because she thinks that I'm hurting mommy.
oh man.
Oh, that's
It's
awesome.
funny. So that only makes me tickle harder because I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I remember Reese getting a little upset about all that.
Colton used to cry. I'd go, help, help, Colton, help.
Yep.
Oh.
All right. So now that we've tested out our games,
All right.
we are going to do a trivia pie face battle royale. I've given it like 5 different names, but
Hey, Battle Royale makes sense. That's what's like all the rage today in video games.
so how does it going to work? Each of us get 3 strikes on missing a question. I'm going to warn you, there's a timer on this question, so I'm going to read the question fast, but then you need to pick the answer quick enough.
It gives you multiple choice.
It usually lets you read the question before the timer starts.
I know, the timer starts right when I click start, so
Oh, no.
don't worry about it. We got this.
All right.
So you get 3 strikes, and then if you get 3 strikes, you get pied in the face, and you're out, and eventually there will only be 2 people left and 1 champion.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds
All right.
good.
Champion.
So Desiree is first. You got to keep track of your own strikes.
Okay,
I
deal.
may not be able to. All right, Desiree. Question number 1 is about music.
Oh.
What
Oh, boy.
instrument could Johnny B. Good play like ringing a bell? Bass, piano, drums, or guitar?
Oh, good. They at least give us options.
Guitar.
Oh, that
Strike
was fast.
1. She still had about 5 or 6 seconds, so you're
Okay,
good.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Okay, not that bad.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna send it your way now. Okay, which one of you guys wants to go
Al,
first?
you're going first.
Okay, sorry.
All right, the category is geography.
Yes.
Just so you know, I don't pick the categories; they just randomly.
Okay.
All right. What city, once the capital of Turkish province of West Algeria, shares its name with a cosmetic product? Mascara, lipstick, foundation, or blush?
Mascara.
Mascara? Final answer?
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, wow.
All right, so Kyle doesn't have a strike. All right, we'll go to me. We're on social science for me. Social science? What is that?
Social, like politic type
All right.
stuff.
What does somebody with triskaidekaphobia fear? Triskaidekaphobia, the number 13, flying, crowds, or heights? Triskaidekaphobia, I'm going to go with crowds. The number 13.
That's what I thought. I was like that.
All right, 1 strike for me. 1 strike for me. Again, if you're just joining, if you get 3 strikes, you're getting pied in the face and you're out. So 1 strike, 0. We're on Erin right now. Are you ready?
I'm sure.
All right, hold on. We have a little ad that we have to watch.
So,
Don't worry. Here we go. All
insert
right.
Jeopardy music here.
The category is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous.
Oh no.
Miscellaneous. That was a joke, by the way.
Yes, thank you.
All right, here we go. Who is most likely to sleep in a bassinet? A baby, a prostitute, a millionaire, or a hospital patient?
Baby, final answer.
Oh, you got an easy one.
Easy.
All right,
It's
Jess,
okay.
let's see about
The
you.
trivia game knows that she's not going to do well
The
from here on
category
out.
is music. Music again. Lucky you.
Sorry,
All right.
Des.
When her song "A Moment Like This" leapt from number 53 to number 1, who outsold the rest of the Hot 100 combined? Kelly Clarkson, Madonna, Christina Aguilera, or Rihanna?
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Idol.
All right. So we've got 1 strike, no strikes on your end. Kyle, the category is science.
Okay.
In chemicals like silicone, R2SiO, what does the R stand for? Ruthenium, rhodium, a hydrogen isotope, or organic groups?
The second option.
Rhodium,
Yeah.
organic groups.
Okay.
So strike 1 for Kyle. I don't know. Yeah.
Sorry, I was getting excited.
Erin's ready for you to get pied in the face. All right.
Not my fault she lost.
I get a social science again. Maybe we should change up the order if that's the normal.
Yeah.
Here we go. Who became the 4th woman to sit on the U.S. Supreme Court in 2010? Sonia Sotomayor, Elena Kagan, Sandra Day O'Connor, or Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Well, I know Ruth Bader Ginsburg's on there, but I don't know. Let's go with Ruth Bader. Dang it! Elena Kagan! I've got 2 strikes. Gosh dang it. I'm really smart, I promise. All right.
Really smart.
We got 1 strike, 2 strikes, 1 strike for Kyle, no strikes for Erin. But her next category is film.
Oh no.
What was that? Oh, film.
You know movies so well. Here we go. As Tom Hanks explains in A League of Their Own, there's no crying in what sport? Baseball, soccer, basketball, field hockey.
Baseball. I feel like God is looking out for me today.
Oh my gosh, Erin Long, how are you getting the easiest questions ever? This is unbelievable.
Every 4th question is easy.
Well, don't talk about my life like
they
that.
do like a layup every now and then. Okay, back to Desiree. The category is history. History.
Okay, I thought.
Different.
Yeah, at least it's different.
All right, in 1999, NATO was hoping to hit number 2 Boulevard Umanotosi in Belgrade. What did its bombers hit instead? A hospital, a Roman ruin, a Chinese embassy, or a nursery school?
A nursery school.
The Chinese embassy. Strike 2 for Des. All right, Kyle. Your category, friend, is sports.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see.
In what country did the U.S. win its first 2 Olympic gold medals in men's hockey? In what country did the U.S. win its first 2 Olympic gold medals in hockey? U.S., Canada, Norway, or Japan?
Canada.
The United States.
My other guess. Shoot.
Strike 2 for Kyle.
Oh no.
Getting closer.
All right, geography for me. The Doge's Palace is at the eastern end of which city St. Mark's Square? Venice, Rome, Florence, or Milan? The Doge's Palace?
You sure it's not dog?
I'm going to go with Venice? Yeah!
Oh my gosh, he won.
That was a lucky guess. I'm safe. I've still got 2 strikes.
So lucky.
2 strikes.
I got
2
2.
strikes. Erin with no strikes.
Aaron got so lucky.
All right. Arts and
You
letters.
tell him, Oliver.
Oliver.
Erin, arts and letters.
Oh.
Arts and letters?
Letters, yeah. Gone with the Wind was the best-selling U.S. book 2 years in a row. Which 2? 1936 and 37, 1916 and 17, 1926 and 27, or 1906 and 1907?
16 and 17.
16 and 17.
Ah!
36 and 37.
Dang it, that was almost my
2
guess.
strikes. 2 strikes for Kyle. 1 strike for Erin. The category, Desiree, is technology.
You got it,
What
Des.
does the U in SUV stand for?
Okay.
Utility, uniform, undercover, or useful?
Utility.
Easy.
That was easy.
Easy. Easy.
Let's be honest, I don't know if I could have answered that without having 4 guesses, though.
It's
Really?
true. I think we needed the multiple choice. All right, here we go. Are you ready, Kyle?
No. I was hoping Des would get out first.
Me too. I don't want to be the first one out.
I know.
Whatever happens, we know that Erin got 2 layup questions.
Yeah, yeah, she's handicapped right now.
However
Let's
that
be
happened.
fair.
All right, yours is social science.
Oh.
Here we go. The president can veto a bill by leaving it unsigned when Congress adjourns. What is this called? A square veto, a Trump veto, a Texas veto, or a pocket veto?
Pocket veto.
Ding, 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 ding.
I knew that one.
Yeah,
I knew that one.
knew that one too. Oh! Music! And it says difficult level 3. We haven't had a difficulty 3 yet.
Uh-oh. Well, Nick's
All right,
out.
here we go. Whose Night on Bald Mountain was adapted as Night on Disco Mountain on Saturday Night Fever soundtrack? Igor Stravinsky, Modest Mussorgsky, Amicael Ponticelli or Johann Sebastian Bach? I'm going to go with Bach. No! It was Marcelli. I didn't never heard of that dude. All right, I'm the first one out. I'm stupid. Oh, yeah, give me a good one. Come on, I'm out.
I think what should happen is if you
so
get out, your
works,
spouse
when you
gets
get
to
out,
pie you.
you get pied in the face.
Oh gosh.
Here we go. Oh, that was a good one. All right, now I just got to leave this here for the rest of the game.
Oh my gosh.
So what we need to do, fam, is we just need to answer all the questions right for the next 5-10 minutes, so he keeps it there for a while.
All right, Erin, you've got one strike. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Arts and letters.
Again.
Hey, that's okay.
Will Ferrell's one-man show, You're Welcome America, offered patrons a final night with whom? William Shatner, Barbara Streisand, Michael Jordan, or George W. Bush? Will Ferrell's one-man show. 2 seconds.
Yes.
The first one, I don't remember.
William Shatner? Nope, George W. Bush.
Oh, dang it.
All right, I'm out. Des has 2 strikes, Kyle has 2 strikes, Erin has 2 strikes.
Everyone's at 2.
Dang.
Miscellaneous, Des, that's the category. By definition, how would you describe Reader's Digest condensed books? Annotated, abridged, annulled, or amended?
I don't know what these words mean.
Annotated, abridged, annulled, or amend?
Abridged.
Ding, 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 ding! What a guess! Oh.
I knew a couple of them, but I didn't know all of them.
Oh, okay, Des is still alive. It's going to the longs. History is your category.
But this is me, right?
Yep.
This is you, Kyle. What
does
graveyard
Kyle
of empires has consumed the British, Russians, and Americans and even dragged down Alexander the Great? Iraq, Germany, Vietnam, and Afghanistan.
Read it again.
What graveyard of empires has consumed the British, Russians, and Americans and even dragged down Alexander the Great? Iraq, Germany, Vietnam, Afghanistan.
Germans.
What?
Germans.
Afghanistan!
Oh,
Kyle,
That's me too.
you get pied in the face.
no! Hey, there's already whipped cream on there.
Yes.
The dudes are out, and it's down to the ladies.
Darn.
Here we go.
So anticlimactic. There you go. There you go. That's better. I like that.
I'm going to remember that. Where's
All
that?
right, so Erin,
Yes.
since you are the end of the round,
Oh, yes.
since you're the end of the round, if you get it wrong, then you're out. If you get it right, it goes to a showdown to see who can answer the question right. It's you and Des left, right? Both with 2 strikes. And this is the end of the round.
They get
All right.
me out.
Your category, randomly picked, is sports. But it does say difficult level 1. So,
Okay, I can handle this.
She's been so handicapped.
at which city's Olympic Games did Jesse Owens annoy his hosts by winning 4 gold medals? Helsinki, Moscow, Berlin, or London? Which city's Olympic Games did Jesse Owens annoy his host by winning 4 gold medals? Helsinki, Moscow, Berlin, London.
Moscow.
It was Berlin.
Take it.
Erin, you got 2nd place. And you get pied in the face one final time.
Get your.
Yeah, there you go, Kyle. Good. I like it. Our winner of today's Pie in the Face trivia game is my lovely wife,
No!
Yes, do it!
Desiree. And as the winner of these games, as the winner of these games, I want to. Have you ever seen sports? They dump the water cooler on the.
Yeah. Well, that means you get. Yeah. Woo!
Where's the towel? Des. Here, it's right in front of you.
Got it.
Des, it's right in front of you. Here, just take the towel. Just take the. Take the towel, Des. Wipe it off.
Come on, God, Des.
Okay. Well, Desiree truly is the big winner of today's trivia pie face battle royale. Kyle and Erin and Ollie. Hey, have everyone say hi to Ollie. Hi, Ollie. All right. Hey, guys, good fun? Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Well, we miss you guys. Thanks for coming to play with us today on this edition of Double Date Pie Face. You guys are awesome. Love ya.
Love you
All right,
too.
love you too.